Hello everyone, this is Urita here on behalf of Team YLCC. Today we have with us our mentee Heena. She has recently won Beat the Curve competition. So let's hear directly from Heena about her journey, about her experience. Hello Heena, how would you like to introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi, Udita. Thank you for having me. I am Heena Malhotra, a final year law student at Symbiosis Law School, Pune, and I'm really interested in the technology, the fintech, and disruptive technology space. Uh, yeah, that is about it.
All right. So yeah, Heena, moving forward, we would want to know like from where did you get to know about Beat the Curve competition? What is the eligibility criteria? And let's say any of us is interested, so how can they apply for the same?
Okay, so the Beat the Curve 3.0 competition is an annual competition organized by ICICI Bank. Unfortunately, it is open to only 7 law schools in the country, and my law school, Symbiosis Law School, Pune, being one of them, was eligible. Students of the third and the fourth year were eligible to appear for the competition. So that is about the eligibility criteria and how I got to know about the competition.
All right. So, and let's say we are interested in applying. So, only these college people can apply. So, how to go about it? Like, is there anything something different or normal application process?
Uh, there is no normal application process. Only for the business schools, I think Beat the Curve competition is open to all business schools, but for law colleges, only the 7 law colleges are approached by ICICI Bank to the placement teams, and these are distributed amongst the third and the fourth year students of the college.
All right. As in, only your placement team will pick the students, or you have to yourself apply for it.
So the placement team will disseminate the information and the format of the competition with everybody with only the third and the fourth year students of the college, and it is on the students choice to participate in the competition if they are interested in pursuing an internship or prizes that are on offer by ICICI Bank.
All right. All right. Okay. So, it's basically, there is no cap as such per, like any college will have only this number of students, or it's, yeah, okay. So, it's open only for those students and you will have to go through the process. All right.
Yes.
That's great to know. And even I was not aware about this competition. So yeah, good to know. Then moving forward, how would you describe this experience of yours?
Yeah, so the format of the competition was really grueling. Uh, they contained about 2 problems on really emerging topics of law. Uh, the first topic was on both the problems contained a hypothetical situation which involved a bank. Of course, they did not name it as ICICI Bank, but IRC Bank, for example. And the first bit of the problem involved wanted us to work on the recent RBI regulations on the digital payments that were the card on file tokenization and the payments that happen through the Internet of Things. And we were required to draft an API licensing agreement that to enable tokenization technology to be linked to e-commerce platforms and the banks. So it was a very grueling process, in but there was enough time for us to prepare the competition and prepare our written response to the problem. So I that is only why I could do it. And from the start, I had to maintain a mindset that, I'm going to just take it as it comes. I'm just going to enjoy the process. And just like I just took it as an internship, just like at an internship, you explore your interests and solve challenging tasks day by day. I took it as an internship experience to know whether I'm interested in this field and how and bit by bit fulfilling the challenges of the competition made me feel confident in my abilities and also piqued my interest in the area of fintech and technology laws. The other part of the problem involved seeking a practical solution from students on what would happen if a corporate undergoes defamation in the social media space. Now, this was something that I had not dealt with earlier, but I could come up with some commonsensical answers. Now, as a layman, these commonsensical answers can come to anyone, but this required me to think as a lawyer and delve into what is required as per the CPC and how would how would a corporate approach the courts to get rid of this issue. So bit by bit, I got accustomed to how to think like a lawyer, and that really empowered me. And I had also set out to write the answer to the problem by maintaining this mindset that if something is new, these regulations were quite new, and this issue was also quite new. If something is new for the entire country, these regulations are new for the entire country. It's new for not just me, but also the seniors over there. So that helped me in feeling a bit relaxed into writing the solution. That I might not be judged to a really higher level, being a fresh law student and being the whole technology space is actually new to every lawyer that is out there, even as an expert. So that helped me uh, calm myself into writing the solution to the problem. And even now, this mindset helps me in my internships. That if there is a new challenge that comes to law firms in the sphere of technology laws, it is not just new for me, but also for my seniors, and that helps me maintain a sense of self-esteem and confidence, and prevent that imposter syndrome from sinking in.
All right, So, so you were given two case studies and you had to provide solutions for the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. All right. So, if you could further, let us know what was the solution to the problem which you had mentioned about corporate defamation and all.
Yeah. So, for the corporate defamation bit, I provided the solution that, it is better that we take the civil defamation way so that the corporate can, demand some damages from the defamation and the damage to reputation that has happened to the corporate. And also, maybe this could be a way that if we take a civil approach, the person who is responsible for damaging the reputation can also apologize publicly on the same platform to the corporate in order for the corporate to restore its reputation. Then to the first problem that involved regulations in the digital payment sector, we had to anyway draft an API licensing agreement. I drafted it in such a way, since it was a fairly new regulation, I drafted it in such a way that, it protects the corporate that I'm drafting it for in the most, in the utmost possible manner, that it only favors this party. And of course, there will be negotiations to the agreement, but we the bare minimum that was required for us was to draft an agreement. So I thought, why not draft the most protective agreement for the corporate? And then we were also required to see what laws, identify what existing laws could apply
Mm-hmm.
to this new initiative that had to be that was mandated by the RBI. So that required going through the existing Information Technology Act, the industry standards also, not just the laws in the country, but industry standards that are accepted by uh, corporates in India and also recognized by the government. So the PCI DSS was quite important in this way. And uh, this was an optional bit, but I thought of still, still doing that optional bit because I felt that, uh, a lot of these competitions also have a factor of luck in them. But I wanted a way that I could, turn the luck in my favor. And to do that, you need to come out as a unique person who goes the extra mile. And if you ever think that, this is something that most people would not do, do it. If you do it, you turn luck in your own favor. So I went the extra mile and also, conducted the survey that was an optional part of the this thing and of the problem. And uh, it 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 was my written response was not just limited to the law, but also included a business solution to the problem that way. So when I took the survey, or it's called market scoping, I inquired laymen and people around me if they understood the law that had come in and how would they react if their banks started implementing this initiative. So that helped me give a business solution in the problem as well. And yeah, that's how I approached and suggested the solution to the whole problem. Yeah.
That was really great approach, Heena. I mean, I think this can still be applied in many avenues. It will really give good solutions to the government
Right,
as well.
right. And this helped me that lawyers need not be just limited to the law, but um,
To the general
also see
public.
business aspects and policy aspects and their implications. This will set us apart from ordinary lawyers, and that is how we become experts in whatever we do. Yeah.
That is amazing approach, Heena. And also, I think you really did a lot of research on the entire this case study of yours because as a law students we are not aware about all the laws being a fourth year
Right.
or a fifth year student. So it takes time and it requires a lot of effort. So I really appreciate your effort. You had put in really a lot of hard work. I think that is the reason you have won this competition as well. All
Thank
right.
you.
So moving forward, is there any other advice you would like to give to our audience?
I would only restate what I've already stated, like some practical advice is that most competitions or even applying to internships and your cover letters is often it is a lot dependent on luck. Try to go the extra mile and do things that you know sets you apart and makes your application or makes your written response unique. And the second bit is that imposter syndrome, you know, is easy to kick in, uh, even amongst lawyers. So let alone law students. So do not be, do not feel less than because often when you don't have answers as an intern or as a law student, it is so with the case with our seniors as well. But collaboration is the way to go, and that is when your network helps you. I too actually took help of another lawyer that where I had already interned. So for this for the written response that I had to take. So never feel the hesitation to approach another person or in who might have worked on a similar issue. So this is what is called smart work, rather than just always trying to find things on your own. You can find things on your own, but of course that will take longer or maybe too much of hard work, and you might end up feeling disappointed or discouraged. So it's okay to take help. And the third, take any task as exploring. You know, just explore any internship also. Just explore. Whenever you have, whenever you are, focusing on the outcome pressurizes or sets an anxiety in you. So, and you might not be able to perform your best in that case. So, those are the three tips that I have to give.
Okay. That's amazing tips. I hope people follow this. And with respect to the luck factor, I would say, I think I consider it to be an 80-20% ratio. Like, 80% of your hard work, 20% of your luck. But then hard work is really important.
Yes.
You need to put that step forward, come forward, work hard for it. Only you can achieve what you want.
Right.
All right, Heena, congratulations for your win. And thank you for your time. Thank you for this interview. Thank you so much.
Much for conducting it. Thank you.